Welcome to American Axle Manufacturing, Litchfield, Michigan facility. Safety and health is an integral part of American Axle's business process. AAM's leadership is committed to providing its employees with a safe and healthy workplace. It is AAM's core belief that all incidents and illnesses are preventable. The continuing support and implementation of this belief is a responsibility of everyone at American Axle through a commitment to making health and safety part of business and management decisions. Employee communication, training, and teamwork. Adhering to applicable laws and regulations. Taking responsibility for performing work in accordance with safety standards and practices. Continually improving our health and safety systems. Striving towards best management practices and a zero accident culture. When arriving at the facility, all visitors must sign in at the front desk, then call your AAM point of contact. All visitors and contractors are required to sign in each day of their visit to the facility. After your AAM point of contact arrives, he or she will ensure that visitors receive a badge and have the appropriate PPE or provide it for them. Proper PPE includes safety glasses with form-fitting side shields and hearing protection. Shoes that cover the entire foot with slip-resistant soles are required while walking the aisleways of the facility. Tennis shoes, open-toed shoes, and high-heeled shoes are not permitted. No weapons are allowed on the AAM premises at any time. Personal protective equipment must be worn at all times. Name badges must be worn at all times. Be aware of surroundings at all times while within manufacturing areas of the facility. Visitors should utilize the overhead mirrors, stop and look each way at corners, and listen for powered industrial truck horns. Do not touch manufactured parts without consent from your AAM point of contact. Do not try to operate machinery, remove machine guarding, or otherwise obstruct personnel working at their stations. Photographs or videos are not allowed to be taken within the facility without the approval of the plant manager. No chemicals are allowed to be brought into the facility without prior approval. Our facility has two modes of evacuation alarms, one for inclemental weather and one for fire. In the event of a fire alarm, all visitors and employees are required to leave the facility immediately through the nearest exit door and proceed to the southwest parking lot of Plant 1. A roll call, including employees, contractors, and visitors, will be completed to ensure everyone has evacuated the building. In the event of the inclemental weather alarm, all visitors and employees should report to the aisleway in the front office, near the receptionist station. In Plant 2, all visitors and employees should report to the cafeteria. Facility maps are posted throughout Plant 1 and Plant 2 to help identify nearest exit doors and meeting locations. We share the aisleways within the facility with powered industrial trucks, which include forklifts, scissor lifts, floor scrubbers, and JLGs. Powered industrial truck drivers should give the right-of-way to pedestrians, but it is everyone's responsibility to pay attention to their surroundings. Visitors and outside contractors are not permitted to use any AAM, power industrial truck, or other equipment without permission and appropriate training. If you need to use an AAM-owned power industrial truck, contact your point of contact and he or she will ensure you receive the appropriate training and approval. At AAM, we follow a strict set of rules for locking out energy sources when working on equipment or entering into work cells. Please respect this process and stay out of the work cells and away from equipment that is locked out. If your work includes working on a piece of machinery or entering into a work cell, you will be required to lock out that piece of equipment. You will be issued a lock. All lockout locks are designated for the purpose of locking out down equipment. These locks are not to be used for any other purpose within the facility. Any welding, torch work, cutting, brazing, or other hot work being performed within the facility outside of the designated area and maintenance requires a hot work permit. When hot work is to be performed, A completed hot work permit is posted at the work site. Please respect this permit by staying alert and clear when in such an area. If you are to perform hot work while you are in the facility, please inform your AAM point of contact, and he or she will work with you to prepare the work area and to complete the permit in full. At American Axle, it is our core belief all incidents are preventable. If you are involved in an incident, including personal injury, property damage, fire, or chemical spill, report it to your AAM point of contact immediately. All incidents at the facility will be investigated and documented with the goal of implementing corrective actions to prevent such an incident from reoccurring. Failure to comply with any of these procedures or other safety rules while within the facility will result in your removal from the facility. AAM adheres to a zero-tolerance policy for non-compliance to any of our rules and procedures. Any infractions will result in your removal from the facility.